Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Let's go Retro Man, Mega Zero, I don't know why I said Mego, Kyrie. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry for the spontaneous stream. I know, like, I usually, or at least the past dozen streams I've done, I want to say. Maybe not a dozen, I don't think I've streamed that much, but maybe like the past 6 streams, I've at least scheduled it a couple hours to a day ahead of time. But I didn't do that this time, it was kind of spontaneous. I planned on streaming today, I just didn't know exactly what time I would be going live. I'm gonna make shot a little bit smaller on the screen too, hold up. There we go. Alright, that works. I think that works. Yeah. Alright. Anyways. Hi Jakala. Hi Willie. Hi Moriox. Master. Shinku. First stream I'm catching in a while. This is definitely the first stream we've caught in like the beginning in a while, for sure. So as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing a little bit of a Kingdom Hearts 4 wishlist stream. Now I know I sound far away right now. I'm just adjusting stuff on my desk. But the purpose of this stream, I was wanting to make this a little bit more organized, but I just didn't have the chance to, so I'm just kind of raw dogging it now. But I wanted to gather like everyone's wish list in the chat, just things they want to see happen in Kingdom Hearts 4. I could have done a community post, but I thought it'd be a lot more fun to just do it live. Let me change the music a bit, some more calm. Let's do you can never go wrong with this theme. Wait, no, that's not the right one. That one? That works, I guess. That works. But anyways, we're going to be doing our stream where we talk about just our wants and wishes for Kingdom Hearts 4. I know I've done a couple of these streams in the past, but I wanted to have a kind of like semi-organized thoughts and discussion about it. And what's good, Riptide of Light? More Roxas and Ventus interaction would be all I could ask for, to be honest. That's it, really? Does more Roxas and Ventus? I mean, I'm sure we'll get them interacting in the future. I know a lot of people were kind of like off about them not having much to interact with or them not interacting much in Kingdom Hearts 3. I wasn't that upset at that because there was so much going on in the story that it was kind of something that I felt like was on the side, if I can say that, I guess. Four-teller boss fights. Yeah, four-teller boss fights would be pretty sick. You know, I should start using this as backgrounds for streams a lot more, because I didn't. Now that I think about, like, the Melody Memories all cutscenes is just good background for streams, because it just covers like the whole series. Always wanted to have like a sort of cutscene compilation I could just put on in the background that's not about a specific character or a specific game, but Melody Memory kind of fits perfect for that. I should probably download all of them without subtitles though, so should probably do that. Almost at 30k? Yes, we are. We are almost at 30k. It feels like it's taken a while because I kind of feel like if I was in the right state of mind and work, I probably could have been at 30k a while back, but you know, it is what it is. I am genuinely just happy with the growth I do have, and I'm happy that you guys even come out to the streams, period, because I know I've been a lot more consistent lately, actually, but I know like last year, the fact that a lot of you still stuck with me throughout last year, thank you, because I feel like last year was probably like one of the worst years I've ever had on YouTube. Not just growth and analytics wise, but I more so mean like just the time I even had to do YouTube was just not there. But I've been fighting and trying to get that time and pursue this more this year. I'm watching my content since 2018, so that means you came around. You must have came around like right before KH3 came out then. But thank you. That means you've been around for, dang, I guess more than 5 now, because KH3 is 5 years old now. That's insane. I guess that means you've been around for 5-6 years. Jeez. You first saw my videos at the beginning of 2023. Hey, let's go. Riku finding Sora, and it's a reverse moment of Sora finding Riku in KH2. There's actually some very strong parallels with the setup for this saga being extremely reminiscent of where we were at the end of KH1 / during KH2. Because think about it, right? At the ending of Kingdom Hearts, or during Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Sora was separated from Kairi and Riku, and then went on a journey to find Riku. Now the scenarios are completely flipped, where Sora had this big reunion with the Destiny Trio at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 because they finally all were together again. After everything that happened throughout the events of Kingdom Hearts 2, Chain of Memories, a little bit of Days. And now with Remind and with Kingdom Hearts 4, Sora is the one separated. Sora is the one that is gone. Everyone else is fine. Everyone had their perfect, happy ending. Everyone except the guy who made it all happen, Sora. And now it's their duty to go and try and repay the favor, try and save him. And guess who's chasing after Sora this time? Before it was Sora chasing after Riku, chasing after Kairi. Now it's Riku and Kairi doing the chasing. And I think that's really awesome. That's a really cool setup for the coming arc. Basically, I have the reverse of KH2, and I think that's hype. What I'm really hyped for is I want Kairi. I don't know if it'll happen in KH4. I hope it does, because honestly, Kairi has gone so many KH games without having a major moment. She did in Remind. I'm not going to fully count Melody of Memory as a moment. Melody of Memory was more transitional characterization for her. That's why I call Melody of Memory for Kairi. But I think with Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, that was a great reset on her character a little bit. And now going into Melody of Memory, going into KH4, I think it's going to be super exciting to see Kairi train with Aqua and have that moment where she's strong enough, she acknowledges she's strong enough, or maybe she doesn't. Maybe she just kind of raw dogs like Sora or Riku would. And I just heard someone slam their door hecka loud. But anyways, maybe she just kind of goes her own route like Riku and Sora likely would. Hopefully she doesn't get captured and she gets to have a big moment where she can say she saved Sora. But she did in 3, of course. But I mean one that is more generally understood by everyone. Because of course the hardcore fans and the Kairi appreciators, we all look at that scene. By the way, is the music too loud, by the way, guys? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit if it is. Just in case. But it does look like it might be a little loud. Put it there. But a lot of us Kairi appreciators, we look at that scene in Kingdom Hearts 3 and we know that is Kairi saving Sora. And honestly, Kairi saved Sora a couple of times, but she's done it in a similar way. And to a lot of people, that's not enough. That's not enough. People want Kairi to be in the fight. They want her to look cool and be this like super awesome, cool female character doing all the combat stuff like we see Sora and Riku doing. So that's what a lot of people want out of Kairi, and she needs to have a moment like that, like something equivalent to like Sora, I don't know, like Riku blocking the Demon Tide wave that was like coming after Sora before everyone died, or Kairi, or like I don't know, or Sora, what's the word? I don't know, like Sora coming to save Riku and Mickey from Anti-Aqua, like just stuff like that. Hi Yaya, how's it going? Playing as Lee and Aiza, and for them to meet Subject X, Don and Goofy to be more in more cutscenes as well. You don't think Don and Goofy are in enough cutscenes? What do you mean? You mean like the main cutscenes or like Disney cutscenes? If you mean like this main cutscenes, even then I feel like there's a little. I feel like they're in a lot of cutscenes. Like they get a lot of screen time. Don and Goofy, how couldn't they? I want to hear your elaboration on that a little bit. If you hear me like pause while talking, that's me drinking soda. Well, not soda, it's like sparkling water, but I don't know, it's like flavored sparkling water. I want Aqua playable for 5 minutes in every game. Only 5 minutes? I know you're a big Aqua fan though, so I know you want that. Only 5? I take it. Just give her one fight in every game. I'm gonna be real. If Kairi's playable again, I want Kairi to be playable for like a whole segment, because I'm okay. I'm okay with the, because I wanted this. I did want this, but I'm okay with like the playable segments, like the playable boss fights, switching characters. That's cool, and that's cool for number tiles, for characters that have their moments and do their things, you know. But I do kind of feel like I like it when characters are fleshed out too. So it's difficult because you're combating time with Sora, and let's be real here. While a lot of us in Kingdom Hearts love other characters, a lot of people love Sora. Like, Sora's the poster boy. He's the guy. If you guys think, like, I remember someone made a tweet the other day at me and was like, Sora's not even the most popular character in his own series. And I'm trying to think to myself, like, how is it even possible to have that perspective? I think Sora's like undisputably the most popular character in this franchise. Honestly, outside of the big three, like for Kingdom Hearts, which I'd say in terms of popularity, you would have Sora, Riku, Aqua, and Roxas are like a tie for 3. But like those 3 characters are like the main ones that really are popular outside of just their immediate franchise. Like Sora is definitely the most popular. He is known by like a lot of gamers. Even casual gamers, if they don't know him by name, know his design, know the Keyblade. It's just a lot of stuff. Let Riku / Kairi be together looking for Sora. I don't know. Riku's going to be by himself for a little bit. And I think Kairi's going to show up late to the party. That's what's looking like is going to happen. And it was good, Liam. How's it going? Mega Zero X said, what are your thoughts on my idea of a spiritual successor to Kingdom Hearts, where it will have DreamWorks animation and Capcom elements? And the project I named it is called Space Castle. So when you say DreamWorks animation and Capcom elements, do you mean like worlds or like combat? If you mean worlds, that sounds fire. I mean, shoot, I think DreamWorks would fit super well in Kingdom Hearts and could be a lot of fun. Capcom, I don't know. Honestly, I can't really say I'm crazy about a lot of Capcom IPs aside from Street Fighter-ish. Yeah, I'd say Street Fighter. I mean, I'm playing Street Fighter music, aren't I? So I guess Street Fighter, Devil May Cry, soon to be Devil May Cry, and I don't know if I'll ever be that big into Monster Hunter, but Monster Hunter is nice. I don't know. I don't have that many Capcom IPs I'm like crazy about or like obsessed over, but I also haven't played all of them, so that's another thing. Miraculous Ladybug in Kingdom Hearts. You know, I want to watch Miraculous Ladybug. I said that years ago and I still haven't watched it, but it looked like a straight up kid show to me. But I have a lot of friends who watch it or used to watch it in the past, and apparently it's just a really good show. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm always down to like find new animations to enjoy. Cairo have a huge role in KH4. You think so? I am a little skeptical because Nomura was in an interview talking about how he doesn't know what he's going to do with the other characters in 4, because while a lot of people love them, he does want Sora and Riku to be focused on a little bit more, or mostly Sora. Like, it's going to be mostly about Sora in Quadratum. So I don't know if Kingdom Hearts 4 is just a prologue game to like other games or what. It's about a storm. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it's windy outside. Well, let's hope the power doesn't go out. I mean, I haven't had power go out since I've been living here. Think James Cameron Avatar will make it in a KH4? Because it technically could. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. How did he do that? Okay. I feel like Square Enix would be crazy to say no to that happening. So like, okay, imagine you walk up to Square Enix and you're like, hey, do you guys want the biggest movie franchise in the world in Kingdom Hearts? And if they say no, they're like absolutely crazy, you know? So maybe, big maybe. I would be so mad. I'm skipping all the cutscenes and just watching Prodigy play through on that world. Yeah, you know you love Avatar. What are you talking about? It's in your name. Come on. Why are you talking smack? Avatar's in your name, bro. Be serious. Maybe the important moment for Kairi will be becoming a Keyblade Master so that she'll be ready to go to Quadratum. Maybe, but I feel like that would be so bittersweet. Like, imagine the game ending with Kairi, like, being the Keyblade Master, and then it's like, okay, she's finally going to go to Quadratum, game ends, I don't get to play as her, don't get to do nothing. At least let me play with her during training, right? I don't know. I say that's bittersweet, but if they... Here's how I am. I'm not going to be one of those fans who's like, this has to happen, even though I have in the title what needs to happen. There are some things that need to happen, but those are more on the mechanical end. But even then, I feel like everything's negotiable. So like, what I mean by negotiable in this context, because we're not actually doing any negotiating, in this context, like, for example, Kairi, like, not being playable in 4 is okay if I just get a lot of cutscenes with her. Or like, I don't know, what's another example? Like, something I don't want to happen, but I'm okay with it happening under a certain circumstance. Like, nah, I was about to say Sora being the master, but I don't know. I think Sora being the master is one of the few things that I'm just kind of like, no, I don't want that to happen. But I guess even then, and I mean, they have to really convince me. Sora being the master would just, I see no build up towards it, and you can say the build up there has been there all along, all the teases, blah blah blah. I think they're not. I don't think they're strong enough. I don't think the teases are strong enough, and there are no teases. There's none, zero. That's my real perspective, but yeah. Yeah, what's good, Ernesto? How's it going? What's good, Jiruki, Lucas? Yo, we have a lot of new people in the stream. If I didn't say hi to you, type a 1 in the chat. But what's good, Michaela, John? Hey, my name's John too. What's good? I don't know if a lot of you know that my name's I I have a very basic name. John Prodigy. Wow, they dropped that concept of Vanitas. Yo, Striker. I didn't say hi to you, Striker. What's good, Rose? What's good, Aaron? Demetrius. Amara said that people in the worlds with you ain't coming back, but I hope not. Okay. This might be a bad take. Because especially coming from me, because I haven't been in a worlds with you game, but I know a lot about the first game story, and by a lot I mean like just the points that I care to reference in Kingdom Hearts. But like I kind of do feel like Tui could be canon to Cage. It's fine as its own thing, but I mean like in the same sense that some Final Fantasy stuff is kind of canon in Kingdom Hearts, like Sephiroth and Cloud still have their whole little battle going on. I think it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to actually have like some connection between the two franchises or make some sort of faint connection. I think it was kind of lame of them to just not do that. I don't know, just shoot that down. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that, dude. By the way, yeah, you guys see the donation thing at the top? It's annoying because I think I've definitely done like, I probably had like 2 donation stream thingies in the past year, which I'm honestly not I don't know, I don't like talking about it, but just I don't know, life stuff getting in the way, issues, money, economy, blah blah blah. I can blame on a lot of things, but overall, okay, well this I could be more blunt about. So I did not account for how much of my taxes was going to be taken out when I did my taxes, and I did not account for that at all, like financially, because I just was not expecting that much to be taken out for my taxes, and I'm definitely short on rent, so that's why the donation thing's up there. We a little government stole our money. That's the phrase I'm gonna say. Government stole our money. Yo, what's good, Jake? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. But if you guys want to donate, like Yaya, if you want to donate at all, it's like $1. It could be $1. Seriously, it could be $1, $5, however much or little you're willing to give. Just if it helps out, I would appreciate it a lot. Sorry if I'm a little awkward about asking for that stuff. It's just kind of like, I don't know, I don't like asking for it, and just know that, I don't know, if you ever see a donation thing up on my stream, especially one catered towards me, not like some Kickstarter or like, I don't know, not like we're raising money for something, but if you see something like rent money at the top, know that it's probably because I need it a lot. Like I like went through every option possible, and this is like the last option, but because I'm willing to help, I'd appreciate it. Anyhow, back to the stream. I have like Google Docs worth of ideas. You have Google Docs worth of ideas for what they could do or cannot do in KH4. I've been thinking about this stuff a lot for the past 2 years. You know, something I really want to do, right? Because you mentioned Google Docs. I want to use, it's going to sound so cringe, but I feel like it would actually be kind of fun for streams. So, like, I'm thinking about, you know, like how in school we used to do like classroom presentations. The teachers would make us go up to the front of the class, do our presentation. I remember I did one in like 7th grade on like elephants and blah blah blah. But I don't know. We've all done those in our lives, I'd assume, right? At some point in school, it'll be elementary or middle school. I kind of want to do like classroom style presentations for Kingdom Hearts, and like it's heavily inspired off of Bloody Biscuit's Cage Talks, because I absolutely love that series he did, and he doesn't do as many of them anymore. So I really, I don't know. I thought that was like really cool to do though. So I definitely think it'd be cool like while we're talking to have like little presentations to like make our points and stuff. And I would like stream it all and everything. So like it would be like a semi-organized thing. And shoot, if other people want to do stuff like that for Kingdom Hearts, I would totally like just watch it, just like link it to me and wherever we could figure out how to link that. There's probably other presentation apps. Like I'm just thinking of like, well, what was it called? PowerPoint? I don't know. Yeah, it was just PowerPoint. Like I'm just thinking of PowerPoints, but like there's probably way better apps for that stuff that I think would be like probably really sick to use. I think it'd be the funniest thing for a stream to have people send in their own cage or even cage related presentation and who read them on stream. I think that would be hilarious. Like someone trying to convince me Sora's the master, and then like we just go throughout the slides. I think that would be super funny. Alex Hirsch isn't a fan of Kingdom Hearts, but Disney might override him if he and they were asked about it. He doesn't like Kingdom Hearts? Really? Dang, that's disappointing. I'm disappointed. No, I'm messing. I mean, people cannot like Kingdom Hearts, right? I am a big Gravity Falls fan. Love Gravity Falls. And honestly, it's due for a rewatch. I haven't watched it in some years, I want to say. I've watched through the whole show like 2-3 times. I remember, if anyone watched Gravity Falls as it was coming out, watching the finale as it was like airing was one of the most hype experiences just ever. It was so peak. So peak, dude. I think there's a podcast or some where he said his reasons. He considered it cynical because of crossovers and Hot Topic. I don't understand, but I respect his opinion. Okay, I have an idea of why you might not like it based off of what I have seen on like Alex's Twitter account. So I have an idea of why. I'm guessing he probably looks at Kingdom Hearts as some like Disney cash cow, because I know Alex does not mess with Disney that much. Like, despite Gravity Falls being a Disney thing, he's not a fan of Disney in particular. I don't know. I should do something like that. Like, make a video about like Disney cartoons that could be in Kingdom Hearts. That could be a fun video, though I think it's unlikely. I say unlikely. It will happen eventually, right? I think eventually we'll get a show in Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what the first one will be though. I think that's the hardest thing to predict. What would be the first like Disney Channel show to be in Kingdom Hearts? What would it be? I mean, if I'm just going off of what would fit, honestly, Gravity Falls would fit. I think Gravity Falls genuinely would be like just sick to have, because Bill Cipher could straight up just be an omnipotent like being in Kingdom Hearts, and like, for example, like kind of similar to like King Trine or other like powerful figures in the Kingdom Hearts like Disneyverse. You could have these characters you already know about the Keyblade, know everything about, know its powers, weaknesses, blah blah blah. Phineas and Ferb definitely comes to mind for me. You know, I would absolutely love for them to do like Timeless River again, but with like the new Mickey Mouse shorts. Well, I think like that series ended though, like now, right? Well, they still do those style of shorts on like Disney Plus or like episodes, but you know what I mean? Like the new Mickey Mouse cartoons, they started airing from like 2010 onward. It'd be fire, right? I think it would. Timeless River with like the new Mickey Mouse cartoons. The new Mickey Mouse cartoons are actually like really freaking good. Wasn't there an announcement a few years ago that a Kingdom Hearts show was in development with the original cast? There was an announcement like that. To be honest, because of how minimal news there's been about it since then, that was around when Disney Plus launched, and they were like speculating on ideas for shows. And Kingdom Hearts came up in discussion. I'm assuming at this point that show was just completely canceled or canned without us knowing about it. That is my theory. I do believe it existed, but I think it probably didn't get that far into development and eventually got canceled. That or Square Enix was like, nah, we don't want to do it. One of those things happened. It definitely was a rumor. It was a full-on rumor. I did believe it. Yeah, it wasn't an announcement. I don't know if I said it wasn't an announcement or someone else did. I might have had a slip of tongue. Yeah, it was a rumor that it didn't get that far, to be honest, a rumor, but I definitely believed it because of the sources. The sources seemed pretty reputable. I've tried my best to get some digging and getting some more info about the show. Like, that was way back when, but obviously to no avail. And I'm of the belief that the show has just been canceled, and that's why there's probably been no other insider information to come out about it. I think Kingdom Hearts has a chance of getting in a Disney Speedstorm. I want it to be in Disney Speedstorm. Disney Speedstorm's so fun. I really want to so bad. I want to build up the live streams again to the point where, like, I know that, like, we have a certain amount of viewers, like minimum at least, and I would love so bad to do a Disney Speedstorm events and streams and stuff. Oh, by the way, teaser for you guys in the live stream. I am making a new Discord server soon, so if you guys were around the channel in 2019, 2020, and you remember the spam advertisement in the intros, have you heard of a little thing called Discord? If you remember that felt so cringe doing it. I haven't done that in a while. It's like something possessed me, like how someone just possessed Kyrie right there. But I think yeah, I'm going to be making a new Discord server soon. Not just my server. I will be the owner of the server, but there's going to be a lot of different things about the server, and I want to use that server to host community events mostly. That's the big thing that I think is going to be the point of that. That's the only value I really see in Discord nowadays, because I like Discord, but it's kind of gone down for me a little bit more, especially with bots and, like, I don't know, bots coming in messing with things. Discord's kind of low-key just become another social platform. It used to be a little bit more inclusive, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind things not being, like, inclusive, but I wanted I don't know, it just wasn't the same as it was like years ago when we were first doing it, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that, but to evolve that and, like, adjust to more of what I want to use Discord for, I want to use it to foster more community events. I want to use it to revive parts of the community that either don't exist or just are very small. So I would love to get stuff like Mirage Arena started up, get some Days multiplayer going on in there, and we just have these community events that go crazy. I want to turn Melody of Memory Mondays, Mom Mondays into, like, a Discord thing. We will stream it as well, but I want to turn it into a Discord thing. So, like, anytime, peak idea, anytime you go on Melody of Memory on Mondays, you'll almost always find someone to play with, and I think that would be, like, really cool. But those are dreams. I am collabing with a lot of other creators, a lot of creators on it, influencers, trusted moderators, and people in the community. Still reaching out to some people and formulating plans, though, because I have a lot of things going on in life, like too many things going on, and it's hard to balance everything, man. Why is being, like, I don't know, why are things so difficult? Probably because I'm making them difficult, though. Kingdom Hearts should have did the crossover between Pirates of the Caribbean and Final Fantasy 12 because the main characters are sky pirates. Wait, what do you mean? Like, you're saying Kingdom Hearts should have taken 12 characters and put them in the Caribbean world? That's not a bad idea. That could be cool. You know what sucks, guys? We're probably not going to see Sora and Jack Sparrow again. Unless we get, like, an original plot. That was good, Jonesy Let's Plays. And yeah, unless we get an original plot, we're probably not going to see Pirates of the Caribbean again. Because oh my gosh, I do not want to see adaptations of the 4th and 5th movie. I actually didn't hate the 4th movie, but it wasn't that good. It was like a 6 out of 10. When like the Pirates 1 through 3 are so peak, 4 and 5 suck. I don't want a Pirates 6 either. Pirates of the Caribbean without Jack Sparrow just sounds cringe to me. Like I don't even want to see it. I'm not about it. I don't know. My love for Pirates of the Caribbean has transferred into Sea of Thieves, which is coming to console later this month, or coming to PlayStation. I've been playing Sea of Thieves for years though on PC. I love Sea of Thieves, but I won't be able to get some of my friends who don't have the greatest of builds to play Sea of Thieves. It's about to be hype. Oh, guys, I've done something very bad lately that I gotta be honest with you guys about. Ooh, how do I put this? So, I've been playing a game called League of Legends. I recently started playing the game. Like, I played it a little bit last summer, didn't play too much, then kind of dropped it. Came back like a week ago, or like, well, a couple days ago, and I've been playing it a lot. Like a little too much. I still been working on the content though, but yeah, we've been playing League. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Hey, look, I'm preparing for 2XKO, okay? That name is very cringe. I don't know, Project L's a better name. It should just keep it Project L. Now, we'll get used to 2XKO. Playing League of Legends is already a bad thing. Look. You know how many games I had today? I had like 4 or 5 games where I'm a bot laner, so I'm like an ADC main for the most part. I play ADC and support. I want to play top lane, but I don't know. I've just been comfortable, and I've been playing my ADC support characters. So I've been playing a lot of Samira. Samira is extremely fun, great snowball burst damage character. And I've been playing Seraphine, who's a really fun support, and I love her design. But I've had like 4 or 5 games today where my freaking support is top laning for no reason. Like, they don't know that bot lane means the bottom lane. Like, what? I don't know, man. Why have I been solo bot laning today? Like, it's actually whack. And then I queued with some friends later today, and all I kept fighting were freaking death ball comps. Like, so many people were just 4 stacking for no reason, like at the beginning of the round. I'm like, what the heck? Like, okay, like there's 2 people in bot lane, that's normal. And then like 2 people arriving from jungle, like what are they doing? I don't know. Anyways, League of Legends is a trip. I haven't raged at League yet. I'm a League and a Valorant player. I know I'm the Wombo combo. I've been a Valorant player for some years. I think I have a unfortunate amount of hours in Valorant. Very unfortunate amount of hours. League, gross, but you're still cool for now. Thanks for that. Look, we should all get on Speedstorm, okay? We should all get on Disney Speedstorm. It's actually a really fun and good racing game. Do you think we'll see a new Tron world for Tron Ares in the Lost Masters arc? I actually have only seen the first Tron's movie, but I think we'll see another Tron's world. Tron is one of those worlds that are like original enough. Like the way they implemented in KH2 is one of the best ways I've ever seen a world implemented. Just period. Like it was done in such a good way. Very nice. Is it too much to ask for a crossover between Kingdom Hearts, Mega Man, and Sonic? That is a lot of things to cross over. I know a lot of people would love a Kingdom Hearts and Sonic collab. A lot of people go crazy for it. I still call it Project L. That game I will hop on. Look, we'll figure some things out. Sorry, I'm just switching the music. Kingdom Hearts Mobile has potential. It honestly does. It does. I like mobiles a lot. I just like strategy games. I just like games that take strategy. Those are games that I very easily get addicted to. Games that require a lot of team synergy, strategy, learning, labbing, practicing. Is why I love fighting games. Big part of things I do like about team-based shooters. Something I used to love about Overwatch, something I now love a lot more in Valorant, and something that I am appreciating a bunch about League. So it's been very fun. It's been very, very fun. We need more Riku and Kairi moments, like the finale of Melody of Memory. Yeah, we actually got some Riku and Kairi interactions. Kind of crazy, right? I'm low-key sorta hoping Tron Ares doesn't get a Cage World, because seeing Sora and Jared Leto in the same place would not be good for my health. Bruh. Sora and Jared Leto. That does sound kind of funny. I can easily imagine the plot of Sora arriving in Sonic's world and joining them to stop Eggman, who by now would have discovered how to use the Heartless to his advantage. Yeah. I think Sora and Sonic will be pretty cool friends. What is your guys' most wanted world in Kingdom Hearts 4? It could be Disney, it could be original, whatever. Just your most wanted world in Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, I have a Disney and a non-Disney answer. Non-Disney answer, I would love to see, I would probably like to see Daybreak Town. I might go with Daybreak Town for the original world. For Disney World, I'm not gonna lie, Moana's my most wanted world in Kingdom Hearts. I just think it would fit. But there is a part of me that I feel like would probably scream so loud if I saw an Encanto world. And I know not everyone loves Encanto. I am a big Encanto fanboy. Encanto, Moana are my two favorite Disney movies. They're tied right now, but I'm not gonna lie, as time goes on, I'm starting to lean towards Encanto. And that's just because Encanto has a story and has characterization that it just sits with me. It just sits with me, man. Encanto's so good. It's so good. Utopia close second. Utopia will be a massive world, but I'm scared they would skimp out on some things, and I kind of feel like Zootopia might just end up having an original plot instead of a Disney plot. Oh, That's an important question. So, you know, like how there's a big argument between original plot versus, well, I won't say argument, but a lot of people aren't fans of like some Disney movies as being retellings, and they're not crazy about that, right? Which I to a degree get. I think there is a 50-50 to like hit there. I think there's a gray area to hit there that people aren't thinking about. Because I don't like them when plots are completely original. Like, I've heard people with Toy Story, for example, in KH3, say they don't like the Toy Story world because it doesn't feel like Toy Story. And you know what they did for that world? They went with a completely original plot for that world. But some people don't feel like that world feels like Toy Story enough. Like, where's Sid's backyard, or where's some like more Toy Story elements in the world? Even though for an original world and an original area they created, it feels a lot like Toy Story to me, but some people feel that way. So a lot of you said Moana here. If we got a Moana world, would you want that world to be original plot, like an original plot for Kingdom Hearts, or would you want that to be a plot where they kind of loosely follow the movie? People want a Zurg boss fight, exactly. Because some people want more Disney bosses, but some people also, you know, I think there's a balance. Because when people say they want original plots for the Disney worlds, they don't want the retellings, but they still want the moments that feel like the Disney movie. So it's like a weird toss-up. But I think the people who are saying that are probably the audience that doesn't like Disney worlds that much anyways. So I think it's not the same audience. Because I feel like I would have loved to have fought a humanoid, like, little fight of I don't know, of Rapunzel's mother. I forget her name. I know it starts with an M. My brain's, like, malfunctioning. But, yeah, I know people, like, would have loved to have a fight like that. Or a humanoid fight with, I don't know, Zurg. Yeah, Zurg's a good one. Mother Gato, yep, there you go. I don't know. But probably will love to have a humanoid fight. Okay, we actually did get a Disney boss with Baymax a bit, but that was kind of lame. I thought that was a very lame fight. KH1 Halloween Town is a good example of a unique story. Yeah, it is. I do think that's a good example of a unique story. KH1 kind of took like only half of the movie. Like it was kind of, it wasn't a rewrite. Like it took part of the original movie and then saved the rest of it for KH2. Man, I think Jack Skellington should have been a summon in the last game. Really should have been a summon. Yeah, Davy Jones was the only humanoid boss. The boss was pretty gas. Or imagine a Hans fight. I feel like they probably felt like Hans wasn't intimidating enough, because like, how is Sora gonna struggle fighting Hans, right? But in Birth by Sleep, they gave us like humanoid fights, or I mean, they did give us big unverse balls. They gave us kind of both. I don't know. I feel like Kingdom Hearts like always had the goofy Disney fights that were like really fun. Like, did anyone else die a lot on Lock, Shock, and Barrel on that three-way fight? That fight was so freaking annoying when I was younger, man. That was so annoying. I remember I was stuck on that fight for hours as a kid. Sandland for KH4 because it's Disney. Wait, Sandland's Disney? What? Baymax should have been a summon. I don't know. Maybe. I think summons like wish were in KH3. Honestly, there's a lot of summons I wish were in KH3, but I don't like the way summons were done in general. So I guess you could say I'm happy they weren't in that version of 3, that they weren't used in a game like that. It's crazy because there's only 2 games that do summons like good, in my opinion. KH3 definitely does them the worst though. KH3 has the worst summons. If I had to rank the summon systems, it would be KH2 has the best, then D-Links are second. D-Links are the second best summon system, summon-ish system, and then third would be KH1. Wait, no, hold on. So we have KH2s, D-Links, Dream Eaters, KH1, Dreamer Links, KH1, then KH3. So that's how I feel about summons in Kingdom Hearts. Y'all agree with that list? I mean, yeah, a lot of people don't use summons. It's not a uncommon thing to say. I feel like summons are really only that useful in like level 1 playthroughs. Well, they're useful regardless. Summons are broken, but they're mostly useful. I don't know, it's like a tool. It's like you gotta know how to use it, and once you do know how to use it, you're able to take advantage of it. But if you don't, you're probably better off not using it. On higher difficulties though, they're so good. They're so important. Like, I cannot imagine KH2 level 1 without some summons. Honestly, KH3 level 1 without summons is freaking it's gross. Anytime I replay KH3, only times I use summons are for breaking the Gospel Tree and destroying Demon Wave. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not gonna lie, fighting Demon Tide without Aerial is very annoying. That fight was made for Aqua and not Sora at all. It's also just a very awkward fight. They love that Heartless design. Okay, guys, how many Demon Tower fights are we gonna have in Kingdom Hearts 4? I think we're gonna have like 5. 5,000. I better not see Demon Tide or Tower ever again. I will cry if I see that swarm again. Now I'm gonna make a tweet about that actually. Hold on. How many Demon Tower fights will we see in KH4? There is 2 Demon Tide fights in 3. That's crazy. Was there just 2? Okay. Well, there's just the variations in general, because if we're like Demon Tide specifically, there's 2. There's also 2 Demon Towers. And then if you want the version of Aqua you fight as Riku as like a 3rd Demon Tower mix enemy. So you could say 3 in a way. And then you fight then you fight 2 of them at 0.2. Hold on. Between 0.2 and 3, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. I think there's 5 Demon Tower fights and then 3 Demon Tides. Oh my gosh. What are they doing? Why do they love that so much? I think they just wanted to represent a cluster of Heartless, but like, come up with a different version of that. Like, Please. Mix some like behemoths in there or something. We haven't seen the behemoths in a while, you know? That's crazy. That's insane. Don't forget at Keyblade Graveyard. Did we fight Demon Tower in Keyblade Graveyard? I don't think we did. Nobody Cluster. Nobody Cluster sounds hype. They were really proud of the ideas of the Heartless became a tornado. I swear, I thought we were going to fight a tornado version in KH3. Like I thought that's where they were heading with that. Sorry, I was looking at my text. Nobody has any ideas, no? There's a cutscene in KH3 where there's like 5 demon towers surrounding the Guardians. Yeah. 13 Twilight Thorns for the 13 organization members. I do not think I want to fight Twilight Thorn 13 times. You know what? Wait. Well, let's have a little bit of a war in chat. Dark Side or Twilight Thorn? Well, which fight is cooler? You want to fight Twilight Thorn 14 times? There's no way you want to fight Twilight Thorn 14 times. Neo is trolling. Bro, is this Jack 2 music? Fake Jack fan. It's Jack 1 music. It's the Rock Village theme. Fake Jack fan Neo Sai. I thought you played every Jack game, bro. Come on. Come on, Neo. I'm playing. I'm just messing with you. Rock Village theme kind of hits though. Like, I know I skipped it, but it's because it was playing for a long time. Twilight Thorn's design looks awesome. Looks similar to Slenderman. Twilight Thorn, because we've already had so many Dark Side fights. I mean, I guess if we're going off a rarity, sure. Okay, look, maybe I'm biased. Dark Side's cooler. All right, Dark Side's cooler. I think 0.2 Dark Side is the reason that I become a big Dark Side fan. 0.2 Dark Side was like, that was easily the best Dark Side fight we've had in the series. KH1 Dark Side was so menacing too. Like, I don't know, like they did something in KH1. It's like the scaling of like Sora versus, maybe it was just the fact that it was your first Heartless. Like your first boss fight was an enemy that huge. Crazy. Do we even count that as a boss? I think we do. Darkseid deserves to be a boss. Oh, did they plan a Twilight Thorn fight for Dream Job? I think I remember hearing that somewhere. Sorry if I hit my desk with my chair arm. My fault. Who do you think Don and Goofy are looking for in KH4? Sora, Hades, Master, Xehanort, who? I think they're looking for a way, based off what they said with the plot, they're looking for a way to find Sora. So they're probably going to the underworld, similar to how the Dark Road kids did. And I have a theory that maybe Don and Goofy were there in Dark Road, you know, because you know worlds are operating on like separate times, so certain events probably happening a lot quicker than expected. Oh, I want to rewatch. Like, I want to rewatch that theory. I don't think that theory was that good, personally. Like, okay, in terms of like actual proof, it was just like a hunch. Like, maybe. I want to watch. I want to review my theory. Let's look at this. Look at this. I made this like
this
very
scene
spur of the
in
moment.
Kingdom Hearts Dark Road was never explained. After a encounter with Hades, all of Xehanort's classmates except for Bragi and Baldur get sucked into a portal out of nowhere. A very abrupt ending to Olympus Coliseum. But after this happens, Hades says all that angst and for what? And then turns around and says, you. ... with a surprised expression and with his eyes being wide opened. Now, I just assumed at the time that this scene would be elaborated on later, being some surprise character reveal or something, maybe a Lushu, maybe a Master of Masters, but nope, it wasn't elaborated on at all. Some people go back to this scene and assume it was Baldur Hades was saying this to, but I don't know, something about that just feels weird, since they never touched up upon it in that game itself, even after both Baldur and Bragi's reveals at the end of the game. So it seems kind of bizarre to leave a loose end like that. Something that would naturally, when going unexplained, would make people ponder. So a viewer in my live stream the other day came up with a very interesting theory, which you should totally come to our live streams, by the way. We have a ton of fun, lots of discussions, lots of mods, and it's always just a very good time. If you want to catch one, you should make sure to, subscribe.
That's such a long call to action. Jeez, that would have been like, if I made that video now, that call to action would have been like 4 seconds max.
Talking to is Donald and Goofy from the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, which sounds crazy. I initially didn't think too much of it, but I was like, it sounds possible, especially knowing how crazy things can get when it comes to the Key Saga. This was not the wildest thing I've ever heard. Just one of them. So after the live stream, I was still kind of pondering this comment, and it turns out upon thinking about it that this theory actually could have a lot of merit to it. There's something there. Just some small things that support this idea. For starters, is the way that worlds work in an interesting way in Dark Road. Worlds flow on their...
Now, this is the main point of, like, my argument. So, like, aside from this, there's no actual proof to this theory. It's just this. I'm drawing a correlation between the worlds and then that.
Own time. Compared to a universal time most worlds seem to flow on in the era we're in, starting with Birth by Sleep, or that we thought worlds flowed on. Instead, with the worlds in Dark Road, a reason you see characters like the Queen, Hades,
oh yeah, Neo's gonna have a fun time,
etc., is because these worlds
doing a
are
synopsis
somewhat
on
frozen in time to a degree, or their time is moving really slowly. This, I kind of always thought was just a writing excuse to reuse worlds and games that took place during the Key timeline. In Kingdom Hearts Key, the reasoning for visiting these worlds was that they were projections from the Book of Prophecies, aka Data worlds. However, in Dark Road, we are visiting real versions of these worlds, but since the worlds are still somewhat recently separated in Dark Road's timeline, they still need time to sort of catch up. So all the worlds are moving at their own sort of isolated pace. Because worlds work at this pace, events that happen in the worlds for the Disney characters, at least certain ones, could be happening at a way faster pace than we imagined, or a way slower one, depending on the world.
I could have used this another scene as an example.
Solid idea. There's some holes you can poke in this, but it's not entirely impossible is the point I'm trying to get across, because of this new information we have from worlds. It is by no means confirmed that this is Olympus in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, but it is a very dark place, which would fit the underworld, and I would argue that this fire looks a lot more like Hades' fire than anything else. Plus, the character speaking sounds like Hades, and they sound somewhat upset, but we know Hades goes from blue to red when he gets angry. You can see how we get to that conclusion. Plus, from Dark Road, we now know that you are able to talk to dead characters through the underworld, regardless of the world they die in. So this is probably going to be a way for Donald and Goofy to find out that Sora isn't quite, well, dead, but just not here. So it makes sense for them to visit here, lore-wise. There's also another factor to consider, that Donald and Goofy and Mickey all were in Daybreak Town at one point in Union Cross. This is something that has happened in the past, so them showing up in Dark Road's timeline isn't.
Yeah, why did they do that in Union Cross? Like, man, the Key Saga is so goofy. I love it though. It's some of the best writing in Kingdom Hearts, but is some of the most. Oh, Neo, did you cover this scene by the way? I don't know, man. I don't know. Union Cross is funny. Oh, y'all don't remember this? Crazy. I think this was this Unchained Key or Key Browser? I forget. It was one of them. So I'm trying to find out who said it to me. Wait, who said it to me in the interview? But someone told me they think Donald and Goofy are looking for Orin, which would be so cool and makes so much sense. It might. I don't know anything else about Orin aside from his stuff in Cage, to be honest. So maybe there's some 10 reason for why they'd be looking for him.
The idea is that because worlds are flowing at this sort of weird and bizarre pace, that somehow right after this scene in Dark Road, Hades interacts with Donald and Goofy from Kingdom Hearts 4. But of course, that would bring in a ton of other questions that I don't even think I have the capability to explain.
Nah, no 10 spoilers, only because I'm about to play 10
visits Olympus Coliseum in Dark Road, that possibly events in Cage 2 or 3 other games have maybe already happened, or maybe they're happening in some weird order. This theory gets really bizarre. But the idea that Hades recognizes whoever this person is do make Donald and Goofy some interesting candidates. And this is some sort of prediction for what the future story may hold as far as Disney Worlds go, as far as how worlds work. We are in for some more mind loopy stuff. That's the phrase I'm gonna use for it, mind loopy, yes. That's just the gist of it though, of what I'm thinking regarding this theory. Since it's a scene that was very much so not explained or elaborated on, it could be a couple of people. It could just simply be Baldur after the encounter with Bragi. It could indeed be Donald and Goofy, which would put all world timelines in question. Or it could also be Maleficent, which I think is a decent possibility. But for that same reason that Donald and Goofy being there would be weird, Maleficent being there would cause many questions as well. But my brain is pretty much fried. There are a lot of possibilities with this, and the fact that this scene was even...
Alright. But another scene I could have used as an example is the scene in Twilight Town in Kingdom Hearts 2. Now, that one's a little weirder, though, because you could take that scene to be a little bit more literal than this more, I guess... Well, I don't know. You could take that scene in a different way, but in Twilight Town, remember how Sora was talking about how long it's been since he's seen Hayner and them, and Hayner and them are like, it hasn't been that long, because technically in the timeline it hasn't, but for Sora, obviously a lot's happened since they last saw each other. Like, the last time Sora saw them, it was in Cage 2, but for them, I don't know, it's just very different, regardless, right? But the idea of worlds flowing on their own isolated time frame is very, I don't know, it's something to think about with Dark Road. It's definitely something to think about. But, I just thought that theory sounded like kind of interesting, to say the least. Alright. Alrighty. Well, it's been about an hour. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream off here. I know discussions are just getting crazy and interesting, but I might stream again tomorrow morning. Maybe. I'm going to stream again sometime within the next 2 days. Expect a video along with that as well. Expect a video. When is my next scheduled video? Because I have all this like written down now. Wait. Okay, yeah, expect my next video, like, I think tomorrow. yeah. Expect the next video tomorrow. But thank you guys a lot for coming to today's stream. I really do appreciate you guys for coming out. Yeah. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye. Hold on, let me see if I can find someone to host. Because YouTube has hosting now. Let's see who's live. No one is live. All right. Well, anyways, peace out, you guys. Bye.